What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to make a video on one of the quest steps for Thorn. This one is likely going to take you the longest because it does involve going into Crucible and defeating other Guardians. This quest step is Weaponize the Unknown, and you have to go into Crucible and get very specific kills to increase your connection strength. You'll notice there that it says defeat Guardians in the Crucible using either a Void Energy or hand cannon. So ideally you would have a 2 hand cannon loadout, and you've got to make sure that you're using your Void subclass to take advantage of the Void ability, the Void grenades, and the Void super. So if you have all these things working in conjunction, you can make some decent progress this each round. You'll also notice that it does say that you'll get more benefits by playing Iron Banner or in the competitive playlist. And I'll be honest, I played competitive a little bit. I think whenever it's the Clash or the control game modes, yes, you're going to have a better chance in competitive. But if it's something more particular like survival, I still think that you'd be better off going into quick play, even though you don't have that advantage of the competitive playlist. Competitive is better if it's control or something like that, but you have some randomness there, and I think in the long run you might be better off just doing quick play for most players. So what are some strategies you can use here? Well, I think first and foremost, yeah, you want to make sure you have your Void subclass. You want to make sure you have the hand cannons here. But I also think you just want to make sure that you're using the weapons that you like the most. I prefer the last word. I've been using that quite a bit, and this is what I'm using. I do have the Aikilo's hand cannon here as a backup, and it's nice to get some kills that way. But you can use other weapons like Kindled Orchid. If you have Luna, of course, I'm sure you're not having any difficulty with this part, but you can use a weapon that you have the most success with. So whether it be Ace of Spades, Crimson, if you like Trust, those are all good options to use. And I would say use the weapon, even if it's not a Void, that you have the most success with. And I think that's going to benefit you most in the long run. So looking here at the percentages, these are approximations here based off the experience that I've had playing both the comp as well as the quick play variety. And more or less, every hand cannon kill is going to give you roughly 0.5%. So you're going to need approximately 200 hand cannon kills. You can augment that by getting Void Grenade, Void Ability kills, and of course getting your super. So you might want to look at your armor as well before you do this. For one, I have a lot of super mods on here to get my super back a bit faster. But you could also have any Paragon mod or any grenade mod. Those are going to help you out to get your grenades back or your class ability back a bit faster as well. You could also too look at the exotic armor piece that you're using. Right now I'm using One-Eyed Mask, but I could always use the chest piece that gives you 2 grenades. These are different things you can do to give you a little bit of an advantage and have more ability kills to help you out in the long run. So I would look at all these things, look at your armor mods, look at your armor you're using for the exotic piece, look at the hand cannons you're using, supplement that with the Void subclass, and then also just make sure that you're using the weapons you like the most. Now the last thing I would say too, and this is comparing the Thorn quest versus the Last Word quest. Last Word and the Temptation part of this quest was very much where you had to be more cautious because any death would set you back. With this quest, this part, deaths do not set you back. So you want to be the exact opposite. You want to be extremely aggressive here because you have to get the final blow. That's very important. You need to be the one who gets the defeat and not an assist. A defeat is what you need here to increase your percent. So this benefits somebody who's much more aggressive rushing into battle. It kind of shows the difference between Thorn and Last Word. Just that story that's been going on here in Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. You have Shin Malphur, you have Dredge and Yor, 2 exact opposites. These quest steps here are pretty much the exact opposite on one another in terms of what's going to give you the most success. So I wanted to make this video. I know this quest right now is giving people some difficulty because it does take a while to get done, but I wanted to make this and hopefully it's helpful for you guys. If it is, please make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub as well. Most importantly though, thank you for watching. Best of luck getting Thorn, and we'll catch up soon. See you guys.